Good afternoon, everyone. It's May 1st, 2026. Just thought I'd do a little filming of the trail since I've spent the last couple of days getting them all weed whacked and cleaned up and raked because we have visitors coming tomorrow. We have Macy, Max, and Tilly, our grand puppies. They're all coming to spend the week with us with our kids. And I wanted the trails all nice and clean because that's where they'll end up spending most of their time walking. So I did get this stuff all cleaned up. The property is all mowed and weed whacked. I will mow some of this tomorrow. But everything is beautiful and green. I finished couple weeks ago. I went and got some loads of stone and I finished this path, so now at least we have gravel all the way to the trailhead. As you can see, I've burned the weeds off twice and they just keep coming right up through here. I did burn off all the grass before I put the gravel down, but what's coming through is the broom sage, and that stuff, flame doesn't kill it, so it's you'll burn it down and then it'll just come right back. Also the Johnson grass, but at least we have a designated path. So yep, I've got everything down the hill weed whacked. The grass down there is all mowed, and then the forest floor is completely green. I've cut the grass over here, but this was getting to be a jungle. This was 2 feet tall here, so had to get it all cleaned up and raked. We had a fire down there. We burned our last of our sticks and stumps, but it's nice and green now. House is way up there. We're about halfway down in the holler, as they call it here. Goes all the way down there into the deep dark woods. So yep, this has all been cleaned up. Of course, Charming is staying behind me because I'm talking. He gets all weird about that. So he won't make it on video, and he has no clue that all his cousins are coming to spend the week with him. So, yeah, we've cleaned up there. That goes up to the backyard. Yeah, and we used to be able to see through and see all the hills over there. Oh, he's going to make his debut. There he is. He's got to get ahead of us because this is getting into prime squirrel territory. He'll be chasing some squirrels. But yeah, we're probably, 60 feet up still from the bottom down there. But in the winter, when Charming's running, we can see him go all the way to the other side of the hill over there, and you can't see over there at all now. That's our little bypass. We won't go on that one. This is the new path I did this was the end where we connected everything. I did get another barrel, so now that's 355 gallon drums wide, so it's 9 feet long. 6 feet was just not enough. So our bridge up that way, you can see up through the valley. And the dogs will spend hours back here walking. And I just, you can see to the left of the path, I cut a couple feet back because you get a ton of poison ivy and all that other stuff over there, so might as well cut it back so nobody's rubbing against it. I also cut the other side, but by the time I rake it and throw all the leaves over there, you can't tell it's been weed whacked. As I slow down, I've been going up the hill. There goes Charming. Oh, he's watching a squirrel. There's a squirrel over on the other path. All right, let's keep going, bud. We saw him. Yeah, this is one of the steeper hills. I know on camera it doesn't look it, but from where we just came up down there, we've probably come up close to 80 feet, if not more, in elevation. Again, that's our northwest corner of the property. And he's about to take off after a squirrel. And there he goes. And the squirrel, squirrel came down a tree right in front of him. And it came down another. It's playing. It's you guys can't see in there, but it's just going around the tree. It keeps coming down. Oh well, he plays with these things.
He's over here, Charming. He's up the tree.
We'll keep going because he will not give up on that squirrel as long as he can see it in the tree. So we burned the top of the big black walnut. The whole top fell out last year, so I burned all that, picked up all the sticks and vines in this valley, and had a fire a few weeks ago.
Trying to climb the tree.
And Charming's trying to climb the tree.
Come on.
This here is our northeast corner of the property. I just cleaned it up just so that just did a little there. That goes up the property line all the way up towards the house up there. And we're coming up on the intersection where the cutover path is. Like I said, in the future I probably won't widen that path to its full 5 or 6 feet. It's just to walk on until I get bored, and then I will go through and dig it. But, yeah. The trail over there. Charming is still up over in the woods over there. He is got squirrel on the brain, and that's all he's thinking about. But yeah, it is beautiful. We don't have any flowers in bloom right now. A couple weeks ago, everything, this valley was filled with yellow and white flowers. Coming up on this area to the left again, I raked it and reseeded it again. You can see all the grass coming in. I weed whacked it just because the weeds were taller than the grass and they'll choke it out. The path that goes back down to where we were. Up the little stone path, and you'll notice right in front of us I took a little average size little triple tree out. It was, 3 of those trees. I took that out, and then over here there was that double and that old stump. Took that stuff out. I've been having to water this stuff every day. And just cleaned up the edge here. Haven't seen Charming.
He's up there.
Oh, he's already. He went
Waiting
out.
for us patiently.
Yeah. So. There he is. He came up the other hill over there and came around. He knows where we're going, so he just gets in front of us. So grass here's coming in. Weed whacked it a couple of times just to keep all that Johnson grass down. It still will be 4 feet tall when we get back. And we're going to continue our walk out to the berm. But I'll end this video here. Our 70 cedar trees we put in, we figure we got about 24 that are alive. It was an extreme winter and then extreme drought, so they didn't do too good. Next fall I'll replace all the dead ones. Thanks for watching. Bye.